A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music. And on that note, it's been a while since I—
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help?
You already know all about me. There's no need. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Why don't you go back to the flower shop?
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon, and to avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary— As for you, you found a unique way— Giving up?
Impressive! Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming, and imagine, although you are here and appear no different from the others, how can I wake up a person who's already
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse theoretically. This should also give you absolute— But even knowing all of that, one question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about—
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were two separate bodies that— However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's I found their details in the Akasha's database, using the pretext of testing for mental health. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning, little by little, to improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my—
So,
Yes. Because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after coming to grips with the situation—
That means everyone in the network is—
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, they can wake up any time they wish. People need to sleep anyway.
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more—
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon. I hope—
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty. It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing— If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of you equated people's feelings with cold jnana. You lured them into these dreams, and even now...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network. Carefully think back and retrace your...
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. You mean... she is...
No, because unlike you, she can't enter... The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to So, tell me.
She's still out there on the mountain.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered some. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety. However, why are there? It's because people don't only live, they have families, loved ones. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable. It's all just a well-devised...
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen. It's time to purge all...
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am a master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Hold the line!
Yeah! Yeah!
Here comes the catch.
Whirling snow!
Transfiguration!
Allow me!
My apologies!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did he go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Yeah! 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 Ah! My...
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
What happened? He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's tech. All the people he created, it's terrible. Even Paimon's freaked out. The good news is that the chaos seems to... Now we only need to wake up the...
Amira, my dear, they're all gone. I couldn't change my fate.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness...
Existence? I'm different from the other.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, the Academia has probably kept your butt...
No need. Just let me
This isn't compassion. I won't let you ask for your life after that. Alright, Traveler in Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! Everybody has started to wake up, and from the looks of it, you are...
Yes, though it took us a good deal of that. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your... I need to go to the Academia with them. Are we going to ask about that scholar? Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake...
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration...
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni he hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still...
Huh? Isn't it? I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bought. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import...
Understood. But for safety...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long he's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru.
I see. I'll take care of this right away.
Nope. All right. Everyone should have gathered. We can leave the rest to the Matra. And just listen. I wonder what she's going to say. Hello, all of you who have just... I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when dreams have amazing power, but dreams also have the potential to as I've said before. But just take a good look around you. You should be proud that you've been the path of life is long. What's the meaning of life? Of course, whenever you have such thoughts, some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal. Some people travel all over the world. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still life is not just about yourself. Look, therefore, once you begin your journey on that, but if you were to believe that life, you are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, in the end, it's up to you whether... Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the... You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly... Well, he's very good at manipulating the wind. That dream was incredibly beautiful. But as long as he can still wake up... Huh? What makes you say that? Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but your speech just now really can... Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along. You can't say that the victims of the dream really... That's why I could understand them when they... But all of my understanding and... I don't think this 1% can be... You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure. Alright. I suppose going up... I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge. Beinuni, or Moses, said that I had never personal... The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warmth. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the... But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without it. If I have to make an analogy for it. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can... It's enough that I can tell I was once support... If I dwell too much on its exact... I gave a speech to inspire my people. Hey, what's with this? You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Since we just woke up, let's try... A new day is about to begin. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you... Seems like... How about you? What are you up to? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some... I noticed that I have some blurry memory. I almost feel like there's still some... Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing... It's beautiful. I found it in the Sanctuary of Sir. It's filled with pure elemental power. It's very likely that it's connected to my fog. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we Thanks, you two. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot of...
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out!
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell...
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a
Please, don't worry. It seems that it wants us to follow it. You could understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's Well, fungi are kind of... that's true. Okay, alright. Lead the way, little fun. Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see! It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
My apologies.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like so maybe this fungus will... Probably. Maybe it noticed me on my way back. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. Huh? An element? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental as for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void. The void is stopping the element. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill... Yes. And I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. My power was compatible. Looks like...
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature,
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance.
Well, no need... But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, so a creature may not speak even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature, even if you do possess a number of human traits. It is still very common for creatures to have similar...
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than... You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and it might startle my fellow family members if I speak to... Me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat, even if there are ones I've never seen with me. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all... What are you?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time. Possibly my home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us. We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet in time...
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some...
Don't worry, we'll listen.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and we came in contact with many species, and we later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. That may sound a little odd, as it...
Yes, how can...
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part part of my...
Ah, I get it now. So the void... I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need. And not only did you save me, but you...
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is known...
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found...
It's not your fault. Every species paid a grave price. You mentioned that there were other survivors.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. My familiars will take the rainforest, and... Your familiars? Mm-hmm. They're a group of lovely little creatures. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. The moment I saw you when I awoke... You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in.
Ah, I see. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should...
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we would... The more family members that can return home with me.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but the elemental power inside the crystal is complete. What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save that sequence of events. Makes sense. Yeah. I've been trying... Agreed. I really want to send them home.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
You are not welcome here.
Hold the line! Take your true form! Whirling snow!
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely...
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to...
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind, after communicating with various living organisms, thus, we gradually took the form of fungi.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is your hand is shaped like that for a reason. The reason why fungi absorb elemental... We are dendro life forms.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. Although this is common sense to us, you cannot make a sprout grow into a giant...
I see. Humans... You're so smart, Nahida!
Growth. I see. Yes, a most beautiful word.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired. You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different understanding. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is...
Child? You mean the fungi we ran?
Yes. One was my friend.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or... However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus.
Oh, then it must be a like Bongo.
You have an odd taste.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name strange and cute at the same time. That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems... Yes, I must remember it before... Yes, this way. We're almost there.
It's the witch.
Yes, I have heard human... It's the last form we take when...
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life...
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate.
So... Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause. But even if forbidden knowledge has been complete, they've been tormented by forbidden... But what a sad and pitiful...
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. They grew in the pristine lakes. They grew everywhere. But it's all right. Our life essence, after an adventurer clears the way...
But that would mean the effects of forbidden...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. It's not right to leave them to simply... Now that we finally have the chance to...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden... It's natural to want to be overcautious when... Paimon doesn't get what you two are... Then let's do this! We've dealt with the withering! Hold the line!
Transfiguration by ordinance divine. Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Embrace the ice! My apologies.
As I expected. It's the last of my kind that... So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only...
I hope that you will be free of this pain after... Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned in...
It's okay. As long as elemental power, an external form is but a gift of time.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure... But I will cure all of them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave.
It must be in a similar situation as I...
Okay, follow me. We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary. Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all... Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable.
What should we do? But you'll need Nahita's power.
I've got an idea. Can you
You want to transform into a...
Nahita is a god. Changing into a...
Even gods can't bend the laws of...
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power will guarantee...
All right. You have great... You will have to use power equal... I will lend you the relevant
All right, I'm ready.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke.
As am I?
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible.
Okay.
Wow, you really turned into a fungus.
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this, the unconscious fungus, is just below here.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way. You should be able to identify them. Then, all you have to do is...
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and...
All right, good luck, Nahita. Let's go.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty
Nana!
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for... This is the spot. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch me. So this is the one. Understood.
Nahita? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change. I even used the techniques that it taught me.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
I apologize. Language.
It's okay, I have good news.
Apocalypse ended?
Yes, unfortunately I've forgotten.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been a... But I don't quite understand.
Because we live inside the
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, however, that day never came.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example.
Wait, then if that...
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried?
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should... Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge...
And a big void will also form in...
I'm afraid so. Its body and... No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But anyway, yes! How could I ever... If the Dendro dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power and Dendro elemental power of that concentration will... Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will...
Hey, what about the crystal? What?
Yes, I'm sorry. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No. Its power feels very familiar. I'm sorry our memories are...
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did... I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable.
Thank you. Family.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you...
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. And waiting. Then...
Don't worry. I understand. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feels. I need to organize my thoughts.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend. So I don't like plants.
There are two things that it wants you to do. What?
Soy. There. Paimon understood that. No need to Trust and rebuild! Yeah! We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life! Hold the line! Ah! Overflowing! It wasn't hitting when it said plants were invading! Whew! That should be all of them.
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't...
Can you tell us about the Dendro dragon? We don't know anything about it.
Well, the history of Sumeru was Apep's territory.
Oh, so there was no desert back?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the... In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed...
No wonder those two elemental life forms are...
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru. However, powerless against the power conflicts between the two sides are destined to... As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the... I'm not sure what may have led it... The crystal that I have in my possession...
them, don't you?
Family? Like, do you not like...
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just...
Does that matter? Family, like...
What it's trying to say is that as long as you place importance on appearance, these are all things that are more...
Oh, Paimon gets it now! Looks can always change, so Paimon would still follow you around. Wait.
Oh? Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able... It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no... Stop. It's okay. It isn't your fault. Maybe it's because the crystal has a... And if that's the case...
The Lord of Dendro.
I do.
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the rest of the family did not...
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's...
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers... Did the prophecy say where that family...
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right?
It's impossible. What if it can be converted to... I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any... Follow me. I'll explain.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on it. Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It has the ability to purify and stable. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different... Yep. It's just like soap bubbles.
Another strange metaphor.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was all...
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
It should be the life form from the
Wait.
Wait. Something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was
Maybe it's because such a long... Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of... It might have lost its mind after being...
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions!
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler!
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself.
Oh, yeah! You said that the element...
You want to use its power?
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. It's risky to use its power without
Don't understand! This no...
Yes, I understand. But this is our only chance to return.
It's okay. There's no need to argue. How about this? Traveler, I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Don't overdo it, Traveler.
Lord of Dendro, and you others.
Yay! Looks like it...
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence... You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember. However, you are definitely someone who stays...
You and I made the...
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to... Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something. Is the moment I lost my chance. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to...
I understand. Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro dragon. Thankfully, it appears the Lord of Dendro and our people created this. The Dendro dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for... However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of oasis, and as a result, our homeland...
Oh, so the heart of a...
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now.
What? You used... the fire seed?
Why?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power. It is not stable in its current form.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility.
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro... In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro... But you should hurry. There is...
What about...
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance, Lord of Dendro. I thank you for coming to find our past has been saved. And our future. It's enough for me. Just knowing that they will return home.
Hey! Wait! It... turned into...
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to...
This is a small ball of light that I left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has... Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come...
Because its external form doesn't matter.
Yes, because our external form does not matter.
Let's go!
Home.
Allow me! It's not much further. Follow me. I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence. We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. We found it. Apep, the Dendro dragon. I knew it would be big, but not that big!
Puny god, puny human. Leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive.
Apep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have... You're better off paying attention to your...
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your...
Let go? Foolish boor. You will find no gratefulness from... You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy...
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. I am different from the ancient dragons that can...
There's no need for this. There's no point in fight.
The truth. The shackles that the god... I have paid dearly for the truth.
Hey! Don't leave! Careful! Something's coming. Ah! What is that?
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too?
External form not important. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. They've gradually taken this form in order to...
Is there any way to avoid... Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here... They've given it their all just as...
They're being drawn by the fire seed. All that remains are the instincts to survive.
So this is the result of Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world?
Yes, but please try to be gentle.
Hold the line!
Transfiguration! Busted. My apologies.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go home. Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to the years of torment is what turned them into their... It seems only the fires, but it'll be risky if we use the fires.
Correct. We cannot use the fire.
Everyone goes home. Not... this is big... Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power, but as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little—
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important. I'm not doing this just to protect. After all, that
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro.
Yes. Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. To imagine such growth could be achieved.
It's because you're carrying everyone's—
Yes, finally.
This is the last part.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Yeah. Who knows?
Our goal is not only to find the drag— that will be impossible.
But how are we gonna—
I'll see what I can do. Apep! I know However, we are not that different.
Wonder if the Dendro—
I don't care about what you believe in. I'm here to save both you and— They've been searching for a way to save— And now that everything is over—
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that if you claim to know so much more— Please keep everyone safe and send us to the homeland.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she—
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely.
Well, then let's—
Yep, let's go.
Paimon knows that. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
could be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the damage it suffered internally will also...
Then let's hurry and light it!
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seed!
It shattered! It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire... But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's... And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I create... Which would be when we at first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside. If the fire seed has shattered, what... Oh... Do you know what we should do?
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my response. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of so all I have to do is imitate that power.
You're gonna become...
Yes. It'll take a lot. I might, however...
What happens if you keep...
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can...
But you'll lose everything. You'll not...
That's all right. None of that matters compared to...
No, wait! There has to be another way.
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of... I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just...
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, if we knew this was how you were going to take...
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're... Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again.
No. The fire seed shattered, and Nihida's... she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to element. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless they will be born once again now.
That's different! They won't... Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand. But as long as you can be healthy again, Sumeru will be free from threat.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power... However, what I feel now...
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were
Yes. There's no denying that. Be that as it may, when you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you.
Yeesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision. And with time, before you begin resting, there is one... How did you become affected by...
It's a long story. We all once believed the Dragon King acquired the power...
Dragon?
An unimaginable war took place into that. In war, the victor... But I didn't give up on searching for... As I attempted to collect more for... Sand dunes arose where there was only forest.
But you still didn't give up, did you?
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this. His ambitions continued to grow. And although I didn't think much of him, the condition was that after his... At that time, some of the dragons have grown close to, and some died. But for me, I will follow it.
You really are
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, however, what I gained, I used up all my strength. But even then...
So that's how the apocalypse...
I admit that I fell for his tiny boor. How far will the life so...
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the... Nobody's in a good mood when... Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason. Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again. Each opportunity for growth, perhaps the immense power root. Can you really call a place with family? Those two fungi might be wait. Oh yeah, let's.
Today is a lucky day.
sorry. I really am. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. It said that Newer is its most important. That's your name, isn't it? Oh. This is wonderful. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
True form, cryo-incarnate! Whirling snow! Yeah!
Allow me!
Transfiguration! Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. My will embodied. My apologies. Transfiguration! Things are about to get dicey. Embrace the ice!